And we're live. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Enterprise Conversations from the Node.js Foundation. I am Michael Rogers, and with me is Diego Paez from Despegar. Hey, Diego, how you doing?
Hi, Michael. I'm fine, thanks.
Awesome. So let's dive right into it. Tell me a little bit about yourself and your role and what Despegar does.
Well, I'm mainly a web developer here in Despegar. Um, I'm working right now on a cross-functional team, and we deliver web components to other teams. This is a thing that I like to put in clear. I'm not working for the Despegar.com site. I'm mostly working for an affiliate network inside Despegar. So it's not the main site, but it's a different sales channel, inside Despegar. It's a big company, Despegar.
Mm-hmm. Right. So what are some of those components that you're building?
Sorry?
What are some of those components that you're building?
Oh, well, these are, well, we have an issue that we detected with the usability team that was that different teams were working on a unique application. So we have, every team has a lot of freedom to create their own front end, for example. So we noticed that the front end started to diverge at some areas. So that started to affect the user experience. So we create this cross-functional team to provide other teams with common components that they can use. So that's basically what we do right now.
Interesting. Okay. And what does Despegar do, just for people who aren't familiar?
Well, Despegar is web travel agency, so you can buy there a lot of tickets for, I don't know, maybe a flight, or maybe you can buy a hotel or something like that. That's mostly their business.
Cool. And so in this cross-functional team, you're using Node.js. That's why you're on the show. So, how are you using Node.js, and why are you using Node.js in that
Well,
cross-functional team?
yeah. Well, we are using it different layers, For example, for development, we are using it for as a tooling. We are using Node.js to create our own custom tools.
Right.
So that's a really cool thing, because that helps a lot the developers to get their job done. And well, we also are using it on production. We have written a lot of APIs and services that they are running on Node.js. Well, I think that covers a lot of different stages, on our stack. So it's a really, I don't know, maybe a versatile tool. You can use it to create and do a lot of different things.
Yeah. Great. And I mean, obviously you had your choice to pick a lot of different tools
Yeah.
to use in this. Why exactly did you go with Node.js?
Well, that's a really good question, because, like you said, there are a lot of different options when you start with a project, But we really like the flexibility that comes with JavaScript and Node. And when you follow the Node way to do something, to get something done, you have to embrace this way, and this way involves, for example, modularity. And modularity is a really good thing, because, in my opinion, when you go modular for something to get something done, you are forced to do something that is focused. That has a single responsibility to do one thing. It's like the Unix philosophy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a really good thing, because it helps you with the maintenance, of your application, and that's a really good or a really important part on a big company like Despegar, because there are a lot of teams, and there are a lot of people inside these teams, and these people moves between different teams. So if you have a really clear code base, it's easy for the developer to get into a new code base and start working with it, to get the job done. So there are a lot of things that come when you work with Node. So modularity is one thing, and well, the maintenance and the readability of your code is another thing. This is, for me, at least from my opinion, it's a really important and cool thing about Node. You know, your code base, it's a really cool one. You know, it's a really clear code base, and that's super important. You know.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. So, as you've adopted Node in this group and as you've moved towards this more modular philosophy,
Yeah.
creating smaller components, how has that impacted like how your team functions and how the business functions?
Well, I think that the impact was really positive. You know, like I mentioned before, we have this problem that was affecting the user experience. You know, so we were able to create this cross-functional team, and we were able to deliver web components for other teams to use on a more efficiently way than before. So that affects positively our business because well, user experience is totally correlated uh, with an improvement on your business, you know, on your sales and all that. So I think the impact was really positive. And one cool thing is that most of the developers that work on this project, they have a Java background, you know, and they jump here to code using Node, and the jump wasn't uh, such big or difficult. You know, they were able to get the job done really well. You know,
Mhm.
so that's a good thing with Node. You know,
Yeah.
it's simple.
Yeah. No, that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
So I think you're going to be talking about some of this stuff pretty soon in Interactive, right? What are topics you're going to discuss down in Austin in a little while,
Oh,
about a month
yeah,
from now, I
yeah.
guess.
Yeah, I'm very proud to be talking with, at Node.js Interactive North America. Well, my talk is a little bit different, you know. It's about multimodal interactions on web applications, you know. This is more like a personal research that they have done in the past, and it's the main subject of my thesis. Well, you know, on my talk, the thing that I want to do is I'm going to try to introduce the audience into what are these multimodal interactions, you know, and how you can use these multimodal interactions on web applications, you know. So yeah, the goal, I mean, will be to try to explore how to bridge the gap between multimodal interactions and web applications, you know. So that's mostly the talk is about. Somehow it's about human-computer interaction, you know.
Mhm. That's great. That's really cool. I'm really excited about that.
It's interesting. I found it interesting, and well, I like to share my knowledge with all the JS people, and I think that there is something there, you know, to do with this knowledge.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, thanks. I'm looking forward to meeting you and seeing your talk. And thank you for coming on. This has been really great.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks, Michael.
Thank you.